Look closely at this incredibly complex geometric puzzle. In a mere fraction of a second, it flawlessly solves itself. This immediate resolution has become the baseline expectation for almost any digital interaction today. This line chart shows the relationship between speed and effort. As the time required to finish a task vanishes, plunging toward zero, the cognitive effort we expend drops right along with it. This is the efficiency trap, the point where technology reduces the hours we work, but also the thinking we do. A machine can now provide a flawless response before we have even fully articulated the question in our own minds. This rush for results changes how we approach complexity. We start prioritizing the speed of the output over the process of reaching it. Relying on the machine's speed risks trading our capacity for deep thought for the mere appearance of knowing. Deep learning requires a physical commitment from the brain. You have to search, misunderstand, hit a wall, and then revise your approach. This 3D neural network illustrates that biological process. This constructive mental struggle is how the mind builds lasting connections, where these looping nodes show how raw information becomes knowledge. When you sit with complexity, these pathways physically thicken. This repeated effort allows knowledge to become a permanent part of your inner architecture. Inefficiency and confusion are not systemic flaws. They are the essential events that anchor understanding in the human mind. Artificial intelligence offers a different path, an immediate, polished synthesis with zero mental resistance. Notice in this diagram how the AI acts as a bypass. It delivers the synthesis without the search, slicing directly through the neural network and leaving the complex surrounding pathways unlit. When you use that automated bypass repeatedly, the internal network stops firing. The pathways you once relied on to think for yourself detach and fade. This physical loss of mental muscle is cognitive atrophy. When uncertainty is removed by an automated answer, the mind gradually loses its willingness to engage in difficult intellectual work. This shift turns the active search for meaning into a passive acceptance of machine output. Perfect standardized answers are now instantly accessible to anyone with a screen. Because anyone can generate these results, the act of simply knowing a fact or summarizing a topic has lost its scarcity. If the answer is instant for everyone, it provides no unique value. The possession of facts is no longer a competitive advantage. This forces a total reevaluation of how we measure human intelligence. Value has moved from the answer itself to the human judgment required to verify it. Judgment is the ability to separate structurally sound ideas from the hollow reasoning machines often produce. Intelligence is now defined by asking a more complex question than you started with, pushing for depth that the machine didn't initially offer. Protecting the struggle of learning is the only way to keep that judgment sharp. Independent judgment is the one skill that separates human intellect from artificial output. It is the final barrier against the atrophy of thought.